Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I am Charisse. Today, you guys see the title, and I'm giving you guys a story time. When the time I took an edible in school, y'all know what I do and how long I've been doing it. Maybe not how long, but y'all know what I do. Ooh, look at this thing. But like, I don't really want that type of content on my channel, but I want to be able to like put it out there like sometimes, like randomly, whenever I want to. Because I mean, that's what I do. Like, I don't really care. Like, that's not something I want on my channel, but like, hey, it is what it is. Mukbang. Yeah. It's really leftover Chinese food, but I had to finesse it. So it's leftover Chinese food. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I had ordered because it's from last night. But this, I had got wings, fried wings, plain fried rice, and a side of broccoli. Y'all, why down here a side of broccoli is $9.45, and that side of broccoli came with white rice. So I just mixed the rest of the white rice. I just mixed the rest of the yellow rice I had, the yellow rice, and then the broccoli, and then I ended up cooking some like kind of steak pieces. So that's the meat that's in there because I don't remember meat. I need to take a bite because I'm kind of hungry. I can use some duck sauce. Okay. Got my duck sauce. Okay, let's get into the story. This was like sophomore year. And it's so crazy because I was at school. I wasn't technically new to the school at the time anymore. But that was like my first time at that school. First time. Like, that was like the same year I moved to Georgia and all of that. So, my school did have, like, my school ended up having, like, at some point in time, I know it wasn't that year. I don't remember if it was second semester 10th grade year, which I think it was. So this was, I had did this way before, like, it was like an edible thing had broke out. Everybody was having edibles. Like, some boy had, like, I think had an allergic reaction and passed out in the bathroom off an edible type shit. Like, edibles was going around. It was very known. It was in like November. Anyways, it was first semester 10th grade year. So I had this friend, we would call the friend Yo-Yo. So we was at school one day. We was talking about how me, Yo-Yo, and another one of our friends, but I don't remember if she was really included. Yo-Yo knew somebody. So one day, Yo-Yo tell me, and was like, oh, they got the edible for us. Yo-Yo paid them the money. I don't even think Yo-Yo had to pay, first of all, but I don't know, because they was Yo-Yo friends. Me and Yo-Yo had, I think, one class together. One or two classes, but I think it was one class. Which was our third period, so we had lunch together. But I'm not trying to stretch the story out. It was like almost 2-3 years ago. It was like, I don't remember everything, but when I say I was high as a bitch, I was high as a bitch. Yo-Yo friends text him and tell him that they got the edible or whatever. Okay, cool. So me and Yo-Yo and then the other friend, I think I should give her a name because she is in the book. She not in the book. She is in the story a couple of times. Xylophone. I'm gonna name her Xylophone. Being that me, Xylophone, and Yo-Yo did not have the same second period, we were always, I'm lying. Me and Xylophone had second period together. I met Yo-Yo through Xylophone. So she is kind of important to the story. Because me and Xylophone had second period together. So we would go meet Yo-Yo in the cafeteria. As we always had a set table, and we'll meet each other at the table. We'll just meet Yo-Yo at the table every day after lunch. But this particular day, me and Xylophone didn't walk to the cafeteria together. But I know for sure, I don't remember us walking to the cafeteria together because she was definitely there that day. We get to the cafeteria. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Yo-Yo already had the edible or they brought us the edible to the cafeteria because they had lunch with us too. I was a little skeptical because there were two white boys. Not like I'm racist or any kind of, but getting drugs from white people is really not the smartest thing. Not the edible. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, bro, I know if it's for short in a jar, but I think the edible was in like a little plastic bag inside of a jar. But you could still smell the weed. Like, lunch was around 11:35 around that time, I believe. So when we got to the cafeteria, boom, once Yo-Yo got there, the people brought us the edible. I took a piece first because Yo-Yo was being scary. But I had to go to the bathroom. And when I came back, he was like, I got it, da-da-da. I was like, all right, I'll give me a piece now. Like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, you being scary, give me a piece. So I took like a corner piece. And mind you, it's a brownie. So y'all know how them brownie edibles are. Thing that's not gummy, it's probably gonna hit you hard as a bitch. At least for me. Yo-Yo still haven't took a piece. All right, we went through the whole lunch. I forgot what time my lunch ended around that time, but I think it was like 12 something. In between time, Xylophone had finally came to the cafeteria. And I think she was high too, off the edible. But she told us that, like, she told us she was. But we thought she was faking because from what she was acting. So she might have been high, but she won't high off our shit. She won't high off our edible. But I'm gonna skip to when we finally get to class, because at this point like 30 minutes had passed and it still haven't hit, but I only had took a small piece. We get to class and we had a sub because around this time our therapy teacher had he had stopped coming to school because of something. We heard he had ended up having COVID, and I think in the midst of him having COVID he had hurt his foot too, because when we seen him way after that next semester he had a boot on his leg because he never came back that rest of the semester. He was gone for like 3 months. So nobody used to do no work in that bitch. Nobody used to do no work. Me, I was ahead. Like, I was way ahead. And I had an A in that class, so I wasn't tripping. So Yo-Yo finally take his piece. And while he taking his piece, I'm like, I'm going to take another piece. But I took a bigger piece. Like a way bigger piece than what I should have took. Okay, take 2. I'm eating
You're tripping. I'm not taking a bite, bro. That shit was so nasty.
I'm eating the edible. This shit is nasty as fuck, but it's good. It's good, but it's nasty.
Good, cause alright, I got it.
I ain't start tripping yet, but with this, I already know I am.
Oh, Sharice, I can smell it.
From my mouth?
Yeah.
This shit is nasty.
I feel like another 30 minutes passed because being that I was all ahead of my work, I would always just watch movies on the computer. Watching a movie, like, you know how you stare at the screen for too long, your eyes start watering? So I'm just watching a movie, my eyes start watering. So in my row, like where I was sitting, it was me. Yo-Yo did used to sit in the front, but once the teacher left, he moved his seat next to me. Me, Yo-Yo, and then two other boys that was in my row. I'm not gonna say their name or give them a name because it's not important, but one of them was like, Sharice, are you crying? And I'm like, and I'm finally realized, like, tears run down my face. I'm like, no. I'm like, my eyes are burning. By this time, the edible, like, the edible for sure kicked in. Because I'm like, it's crazy because I have videos. So I put the videos, I'm going to put them in there. I might put them in there. I'm like, it's barely even cooked in yet. Like, this is probably just the first part I ate that's kicking in yet. And I still ate that big ass piece after. And Yo-Yo is doing her smoking a whole vape. A whole vape.
No box. I lips feel a little chat. Nigga, what the fuck? They got a smell to it? Don't be doing that smell shit, whatever the fuck that shit is, in my face. One time and never again.
Already told it.
No, shit, I don't know. I wonder if that's...
Mind you, we in the last row. It's like a computer lab. We in the last row. The teacher desk right there. But mind you, we got a sub. So like the sub ain't give a fuck. Every time we had a sub, it was a young ass sub. Like one of the coaches type shit. So you know, everybody be cool with the coaches. Coaches don't give a fuck. By this time, yeah, by the end of third period, I'm high as a bitch. Those had kicked in too. So we both like high. And then the two boys, they trying to get us, give them one. Get them in police because they found out what we had. And I'm like, no, because they were freshmen. But I shouldn't have been doing it either because I was a sophomore, but I was true this and I knew this. So on my way to fourth period, I see Xylophone. And I have that on video too. I don't know if I should put that video in there because the people are in the video. But like, it's been years. I don't think they'll mind. I was like, bro, I'm trying to be that. And I seen Xylophone because she knew my fourth period was. I'm like, xylophone. And then I think the video ended, but I was so high. And she was like, she was high too, so we was just all high. I get in fourth period. Shout out to Colbert, because he a real one to this day. Film class. I don't know what we was doing, but I have pictures. I don't think I have any videos, but I have pictures. Because Jamari and Misa, I'll say their names. Jamari and Misa was taking pictures of me. I don't know what the fuck. And I looked dead as a bitch in the big world. I feel like this is the highest I was ever off of edible, but I don't remember. Anyways, I forgot what we was doing, but we was out there with the computers, not in the actual classroom. I was sitting there with my head down the whole time because I was so high. Everything was so funny, but it felt like I was getting beat up. Like, no, it didn't. I don't remember if that time. Like, usually when I take edibles, which is why I don't like edible high, it always feels like I'm getting beat up, but it feels like it's weight on my body everywhere, and I be feeling like so scrunched up. I was so high. My eyes were so red. Miss Colbert came over there and was like, Sharice, what's wrong? And at this time, I don't think nobody knew I smoked or anything. No, I think by this time some people did, but Mr. Colbert at the time didn't. Now Colbert knows everything, but I was like, oh, it's just my allergies. My eyes is bloodshot red. My eyes don't get red when my allergies be messing with me. If anything, it be my nose. In my head, I'm like, why the fuck did I say that? But like, he was like, oh, okay. But when I brought it back up, like, sometime later, he was like, yeah. And I told him, I was like, yeah, that day I was high as a bitch. He was like, yeah, I know, because you talking about allergies. I'm not dumb. I mean, hell. But I don't remember nothing from fourth period. I cannot lie to you. I don't remember much from fourth period. I just remember that one part with Colbert and my son Jamari taking pictures of me. Anyways, I was saying before my phone got to acting dumb. So my class was all the way in A building, which was in the front of the school by the front office. The bus was all the way at the back. I don't even remember how I got on the bus. And I don't even remember the bus ride. I do remember the bus ride, but I don't. But I know I was high as a bitch, and I was just listening to my music high as a bitch, looking out the window, like, trying not to go to sleep. When I brought it up to Misa was like, I walked you to your bus. I think she walked me to my bus. That was the time me and Jamari wasn't riding the same bus. But getting off the bus, I was walking in zigzags. And I was like stumbling over because I was so high, like my body just wanted to go to sleep. I get in the house. I don't even go upstairs. I go straight to the kitchen. Find me a pack of noodles. Start cooking the noodles. My uncle looking at me in my face. I'm trying to look away because I'm like, my eyes are still bloodshot red. I really could have said I was just tired because my eyes really never got red from me smoking. Like, and it sometimes, like now it do, because when I be smoking, I don't smoke just one blunt. It be 2-3 blunts in rotation. But I'm trying to look away because I'm like, my eyes red and I don't got time for nobody to ask me why my eyes red because I'm high as a bitch, and I'm be like, and then if I tell them I'm high, they're gonna know I got it from somewhere in school. And my dog be like, why the fuck is you doing drugs in school? Like, I'm like, because it was right there. While I'm eating my noodles, bro, I'm just trying to hurry up and eat my noodles. And they was talking about how I think the Falcons or the baseball team or whatever had won the game. So we end up not even having to go to school the next day, and I was so glad. While I'm eating, my dad like, why you want to face me? I'm like, it's something in the thing, because I'm like, bro, I don't even want to talk. I just want to eat so I can get the fuck out of here so I don't know that I'm high right now. I finally finished eating. I'm stumbling up the stairs to get to my room. When I say I don't take nothing off, I don't take nothing. I think I only took my book bag off, but I don't even think that. Jumped on my bed and was knocked out. When I woke up, like, I wasn't even sleeping under the covers, like, on the bed correctly. I'm sleeping, like, the bed like this. I'm sleeping this way on the bed. So my body is, like, half my body is off the bed. I wake up with my shoes. Like, my shoes kind of fell off because from my feet being this way, like, down, facing down. So, and I had my slides on, so they fell from that. But I'm like, I still have my, technically, really, I think I had, like, one shoe on. I still have my shoe on, my slides on, pants, hoodie, And something is really telling me I had my book bag on my back, or at least beside me, but I didn't even take nothing off. And I got home like around that time. I was getting home like around 4 o'clock. I didn't wake up until 12 midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was so glad we didn't have school the next day, because I'm like, I probably would have still been high. Or I wouldn't at least been tired, because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to go back to sleep after that. Technically, that's the end of that story. Me and my friend took edible at school, and I was just high as a bitch. Like, I was just high as a bitch. I didn't even get no thumbnail. I don't even think I've been done with my food. I still have all of this. This is the end of the story time. Just know I be getting high. Comment if you want more story times, because I do be having a lot of stories, kind of, but not really. Hope you guys like this video, or the story more so. And hope you guys, if you haven't watched my recent video, watch that recent video, even though I don't necessarily like that video, but still watch it, because watch it. And I will see you guys in my next one.